Hello? Test, test. Testing the voice, the sound. Is the mic okay? Hello. This is just a test. Hello, everyone. Just testing the mic now. And I'll probably start soon. So, yeah. Everything is cool. Let's the TikTok thingy. Yeah. A lot of hassle to set up the stream. I wish if couldn't be easier than this, but it's okay. I'm glad that everything is going smoothly. Live. So, hi everyone, and welcome back. Here's the chat. Did here. Okay, so what did I ended up last time? Yeah, I was doing the mining. Yeah. Let's see, where did we stop? And also I remember there was a lot of crashes that happened. So I hope now Unreal Engine will be nice to us this time. So here's been sculpted. Heavy particles. And then when it destroyed, it just spawned those in this place. If I got the first item, I think I'm gonna leave it like this because it looks more original. So if you try this one for the tree, just one hit. I was planning to make it also here to have it one hit if it's if the axe is missing, and the axe is low tier, but I kinda like this aggressiveness and that it's not working. So yeah, I will keep it like that, even though it was a mistake, but it was lucky mistake, I would say. Now if I pick up this, you can see it. It's here. It's in inventory. I can pick up this one also. Again, I have it in the inventory, and they don't stack, which is good. And I can pick up those, and here they are in the inventory. Of course, all these designs for the UI, and it's just a placeholder. So nothing is final at this point. Let me see. I don't remember that I did also the rocks for it. No, I didn't do the rock spawning. So I did the copper spawning. See, those 3 coppers are spawned, but I didn't finish the rock spawning yet. So I guess we need to make the rocks. Did I made one of them? Let's see. So these supposedly in the inventory items, meshes. Yeah. There it is. The rock item. So I probably need to go to the main blueprint, the character blueprint, the one that I have all the code in here. So mining rocks, yeah. I'm probably gonna rename the rocks into stone. So everything gonna called rocks, and only the first tier, those will be stone. So mining the stone. And as we agreed last time, there is an ugly line here for some reason exists. Only here. I think something had to do with the 0, 0 scale texture with low resolution. So we have this line. So at this point, I'm just gonna ignore this bug. What's happened? This is weird. Ah, yeah, because I'm sculpting. So just gonna select this. I'm just gonna push it away so I don't see this ugly line. I think it's affecting everything. Yeah. Everything here is affected by this line. So even this one, if you put it here, probably gonna have a line, right? Oh, this line even white here. Yeah. Okay, it's a problem for another day. Today I'm just going to focus on the rocks. So let's go back to the BB character. So when I hit the montage plays, reset hit, this is where I reset my hit, and then adjust the rotation for the character, and then I calculate the damage, and then I send I missed something. Where is it? I'm on the chopping. Yeah, let's start with the chopping trees. So here we had, first we do the montage, reset the chopping hit, we trace the resource. If it logs, this is for chopping, I need mining, bro. So here it is. Now we are in the mining section. So mining hit, reset mines, you see if it's rocks to mine, then we trace the resources and we see what type of rock are we hitting. Hitting resources, is it resources? So we'll have a list of all the copper or the rocks, basically the stones. Let's rename them now. Okay, so rename every rock as a stone. So mining rocks, hitting rocks, fighting closest mining rocks, that all are cool. Receive rocks location, that's cool. Print rock health, that's okay. Rock hit, yep. Rock in rock hit, closest rock item. So here you have copper hit, rock hit. So this one's gonna be stone hit. Stone hit. And then we can have stones. Else closest rock item, closest rock components, closest rock item location, closest rock item distance. So rock impact location. So this one gonna be stones impact location. Okay. So we had everything that we impacted, the rock and the stones and the copper. And did you trace it? Yeah, we trace it. Okay. And then comes here, playbook shake, strong hand, and then find closest rock. So find closest resources, stone hit, stone impact location, and from it you have the closest rock item. Closest stone item. Closest stone components. And closest stone item location. And closest stone distance. Okay. So copper. Do we have print copper help? No. Okay, cool. So now we get the closest location, blah blah blah. We discover which one is the closest here. And then if it's tier 2, it fails, we mine copper. If it's tier 1, we mine rock. This is the rock mining. We spawn the chopping dust. I'm going to make a new effect, probably today, in Niagara for the rock. So it won't be just, and the chopping I made it for the tree, and that through some tree particles, basically some wood chops particles. So now I'm gonna make some small rocks that are going to fly away from it, hopefully. The closest to stone, and we see BPI rock interaction. BPI copper interaction. So I have to change the name here, but I just will create all sorts of problems if I change the name of the BPI, but I'm gonna trace those problems and try to fix it. Rock, I'm gonna call it stone interaction interface. So let's see here what's happened in the interfaces. Mine copper, mine rock. So let's go back to this, the API here. Here, mine rock, I'm gonna make it mine stone. Receive rock location from AO, receive stone location from AO, and here receive stone location for snake. Yeah, I need to make a snake's effect. Okay. And the output, rock location, stone location, spawn snakes. Okay, cool. Let's save all. Okay, compile. Let's go here, save all, compile. So did it update here? Mine stone, yeah, it's updated, but probably we'll have problem with the messaging. Mine stone, no, it's updated here. Okay. Damage display. Says we move the component. Okay, for it to squeeze. Dropping dust. Yeah, fair enough. So let's see here. Did it change? Mining hit. No, the events reset mining stats. Oh, good. So the events are still the same name, so we won't have no problem with that. I guess it just if everything gets, yeah, everything is okay, and it's, yeah, disappears. Now did go to the maybe shaking, maybe pine, copper shaking. We're gonna try to be this is the birch, this is the copper, the pine. This is gonna be stone again. Disable and let's see, does it update? Sometimes I press a shortcut and I see that it activated some TikTok shortcuts. So let's see, it's mining. Where is the rock? Ah, this oh no, this is the BP. Let's change it to stone interaction. That's good. Now in the BP stone interaction, this is the one that we need to change in order to make it emit items. So by physics, event mine stone. So let's, maybe I need to duplicate the copper since I finished the copper, and it will make more sense to do the copper, copy the copper and adjust on that instead of the tree. Because technically this one, first thing I did, I duplicated three blueprint in order to adjust it to receive stone location for A. But no, we have it here. Let's read it. So we create an array with a for loop to have a list of all the rocks that exist in the world, and we health target rock instance and foliage system is less equal than 0. Yeah. So set array, if it's less, the health less or equal than 0, it means that the rock is dead. True, then receive stone location from AO and remove instance. Yeah, this is for the stone, so I don't need that. I have to search for it. What's the name? B item mesh. On actor BP. This is the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, this is the shaking. Maybe it's still here. Here. Here, the mining box. Spawn system location. Okay, that's just AO rotation. Move the component. Calculate the lock. Send mine the copper. Spawn the damage display. Yeah. And we take the mine copper. Event mine copper. Mine copper, you print, you set the area of the foliage. And if its health is less than 0, set it back to 19. Receive copper location from AO. We put the effect. And then you spawn the BP item. There it is. Damn hell. Yeah, I knew something wrong. There it is. So I'll be spamming the BP item. Sorry. This. Then remove the instance. And I set the health to 90 to 80 here. Maybe I'm gonna delete these and put these instead. Yep. And the health is 90 here. But probably I put it before, yeah. Receive copper location from you. Receive stone location from you, so I'll set the health before. Yep, like that. And you coming here. Just make it fancy a little bit. So, and this is the transfer, we take it from, yeah, this is before it got destroyed. So I'm going to spawn the item, but the item that here it's set to copper, so I'll put it stone. Yeah, let's first change the name for the data asset to make it stone instead of. Save all. Compile. Anything's missing? Yeah, the instance index. I don't have it. Taken from here. So I'll be rerouting it here. Reroute it back here. And throw it there. Right? Yep. Come on, man. Why you're being like this? Isn't this the index? Yeah. No, it's not. Oh. Okay, sorry. Let's see where the index is taking it from. There it is, the hit item. Far from here. So it was just nonsense. Okay. Now it listens to me. Okay. Here instead spawning copper to spawn stones. Same here. Same here. So I'll spawn 3 stones. Let's see if we messed up something in the process of copy and pasting code. So first I want to check if we're still okay with this one. It's definitely not rotating toward the thing. It's not rotating. Nope. Yeah, there it is. It's very huge. Maybe I need to, like, literally the item is bigger than the rock itself. Which is silly. So this is the rock and this is the item. Maybe I need to scale the rock a little bit. Yep. Scale those down and scale these up. That would be the best way. Oh, I didn't check. Did I have them in the inventory? Yep, here they are. That's cool, I would say, and let's just scale it down. Scale X and Y. Scale it. One point two. Okay. Oh, this is the painting. Placement. Automated follow. That's not it. There's a way that we can randomize it. Where? This is the offset, basically. I need to randomize it before I paint it, so I'll have to do that, or I should go from the change it from the skeletal mesh itself, right? No. Okay, let's erase those. But I have to erase. No. That's excessive. Erase. Take an instant. Foliage. Screw that. Hey, thanks, Wandering Fox. Thanks for follow. Nothing wrong with the selection. This should erase everything. Single instant mode. Yeah, like this, but it should be cycled through selection. No. Okay, this is better. Now I can keep doing it single instant mode then, one by one. Okay. Now it's painted. Scale it down. Density is scale it up and make it less dense. 0.05, let's say. With well, Hadi, it's a PC game, but hopefully I'm aiming for it to be released also on Switch too. I know it's like it's an ambitious thing, but you never know. 1.3. Let's see. So 2 is too much, I guess. Yeah. I'll go with 1.6. So I'm going to increase the density too much in order just to see what variation that gives me. So what if I made 0.5 to 1.6? Yeah. So 0.5 definitely not. 1 I didn't like it, so 1.1. One point one to 1.4. Yeah, like this. That makes sense. Okay, decrease the density of the brush. Too low densities, so we said 0.1. In the final stage, when I'll start building I'll start building the level, I'm probably gonna not do it randomly like this. You notice here like too many trees overlapping with each other, and here you have a lot of stuff overlapping with each other. I'm sure that there is something here that tells it not to overlap, but also I could do it in a way that like one by one, kind of. Like not one by one, to paint it in a way that it will make more sense regarding the distance of the element related to each other. So now, if I take this and start mining, there you go. I think it's still big for the item itself, so I'm going to decrease the item size. Probably I have to go to the item itself. So database. So I'll go back to game. EA stone. So this is the data asset of the stone. And there's a way to scale it here. I don't think so. Import setting. Scale, there is scale. No. Yeah? No. This is the LOD scale. Yeah. Import scale 0.5. No, don't mess up with this. Okay. I didn't check the new 5.4, I guess, there is options in order to control to adjust the mesh. I guess I have it even here. So, but probably I'm gonna go. It will be easier just on the 3D. I'll just look at the 3D and re-import it way easier this way. So let's see. It's in OPG mining rock SM rock item. It's open source location. Yeah. Again, I call it rocks. Everything here is called rocks. I'm gonna call it stone. Yeah. I'm gonna adjust it in my. So this is FBX. I need to adjust the camera a little bit because. So I'll just scale it 0.75. That will do the job. Sport selection. Rock item, yes. And then go to jump land and basically re-import. Yeah, now it's smaller. Way faster than discovering a whole new thing in Unreal Engine. Let's see, compare both. It's horrible how they're overlapping with each other. So, what do you think about this? Well, guys, anybody watching? Anybody watching, let me know in the chat. Is it okay like that? Cool. I need just to figure out why when I mine this, it doesn't change its position, the character. Or does it? There's a bug. First of all, the character doesn't change its rotation. And second of all, at one point, everything just dies from one hit. Yeah, like in here. For some reason. Here, closest copper item location, which we had supposedly. Are we? Let's try and adjust the adjusting the rotation, but not the location. Okay, let's add the location also. Would that be different? Trying to look to the corner here. Did he turn? I don't think he turned. Print. Hello, and then move. Are you getting it at all? Yeah, there it is. So what did I do wrong here? Dropping tree. So everything's the same. So we need to debug this properly. So print the rotation. Print rotation. Doesn't take it. 174. So it's getting rotation, but it's so if I go this way, it should be different. 0, 10, 0. This way, 0, 75. This way, this one doesn't have. Capsule component. Is it the capsule component that's supposed to be here? I make it 0. More clear. And by the way, guys, if you see me, I'm doing anything wrong, just let me know. So something is happening when I hit. Boom. Bam. 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 This is the camera shake. Zero 0.1. Oh, I didn't change the location. Let's see now with the new location what's gonna happen. Just taking a step but without rotating. Even though I just want the rotation, I don't want position. So how come to work here? See on this tree, if I hit this way, it rotates toward it. Changes position and rotates toward it. It is actually rotating. Tolerance. Change the location. Yeah, it's rotating now. Is it? No. I see it did rotate a bit. 0.4. It's 0. Multiplied by 0. This is the normalizing. Back to location. Normalize it with the tolerance. 0. You're gonna mess things up with 1. So you maintain. Yes, that's it. There is something. Is it only if I hit it from this angle where it rotates? Yeah. I hit it from this angle, nothing rotates, right? Did it? I'm started seeing doubles, but I guess this is the solution here. So I'm just gonna, I did it for the copper. Now I'm gonna do the same things for the stones. So here in the stones, in the rock, yeah, mining not rock, this one's going to be mining stone. In the stone part, I'll go to the just AO, it's 1. Okay. Now I messed up 3, right? Or I should make a duplicate or make it a variable that could be changed from the outside. Probably it's better. Now it got messed up for the trees. So this one gonna stay 100 for the trees and 1 for the copper. Let's try the rock first to see if it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna call it normalize. Okay. So now if you go back to the mine here, now we are on the stone. It normalizes 1. Go to the rocks, the copper, sorry. It normalizes 1. We go to the birch, the trees, chopping birch, normalize 100. Where is it? Yeah, 100. We're gonna have the birch, and we're gonna have the birch log. 100 also. And the birch stump. And pine. 100. The log. Yeah, the tree system was more complicated when I did it than the rocks. Because each tree, when you chop it, it spawns in its place a stump and a log. Then you need to chop again the log and the stump as actors. While in the rock, you just you keep mining it until it's gone. I might consider something that to make the rock like get destroyed a little bit, but that will create a lot of work to me, so I'm gonna leave it to later if I want to implement this. But for now, I'm just gonna stay with that. So now let's see. Do we have the tree back? Yeah, now the tree is normal. So it basically was just parameters that need to refine in order for it to be properly looking, basically. So let's try here. Trying to mine normally. See will it a little bit the character looking to the rock most of the time. Won't be perfect because basically each item gets its own different center point. So even though you tell the location, you tell it to look at the location, but not always the location is the center of the object itself. Sometimes it's up or down or something. Hi, Said, my friend. How are you doing? This your game? Good job, my friend. Thanks, man. Yeah, I picked up when I stopped last time. Basically, this week was extremely busy at work, so because I also have my job in order to keep the lights on. So yeah, the weekend I'm using my weekends in order to do something, make progress in the game. So now the second step will be to create the effect for the broken rocks. So let's go to, we saw that in the BP copper here. So here, not this is the log. General system. Lock transfer system. Yeah, this is what I call it. The effect. Okay. Oh, I think it's here. With every hit, I need to spawn an effect. So the hitting rocks, probably it's supposed to be here. Here. No. No. Sad. Camera shake. Ah, there it is. The NS chopping. Niagara. So let's see. So the ones who doesn't see in vertical, so this is it. So now I need to make it with rocks. So definitely in the vertical you won't see it because it's on the left side, but maybe I can change its place. Let's put it here. So at least people will have idea what I'm talking about. Yep. I put this one maybe here. Okay. So, yo. This part I'm not an extreme expert in it. It's but I know that I go to the mesh. I change the mesh here. I change it to make it to rocks. The low poly rocks that I have. So I'll be spreading it as particle. Even though I do visual effects in After Effects, but here it's the same concept, but it's a little bit different. You need to be in the festival Gamescom. Your game is good, my friend. Thanks, man. Hopefully I will go next year because I don't have a gameplay to represent. I need at least to have maybe 5 minutes of gameplay. Here I'm still building up the basic system actually. So if when I have all the system up and running, definitely I'll start doing this tour in order to introduce my game to the world. But at this point I'm just like creeping by myself, trying to make everything perfect, enjoying this part, that part. But definitely I'm hopefully next year I'll be joining. It's in Germany, right? GPU, emitter spawn. Supposed to be here in the renderer. Mesh render, mesh, yeah, there it is. So let's go with the stone. Come on, this should be stone item. Did I call it stone item? Not individual effects, it's mesh here. Ah, it's called rock item. I'm gonna recode it. Name it stone. Stone. Here is the stone. Where is the... There's some binding that I forgot. How I... No, I don't think there's bindings here. It just came by default. Enable material, yeah. Overwrite material. Overwriting materials. So no, don't overwrite material. Ah, there it is. Yeah, but this is horrible. What am I doing? I should duplicate and do this on the new one, not to mess the actual effect that I have. That's where it is. So let's go back here. Give me this. We said this one was the thing, yeah. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna call it mining dust. And now I'll adjust on top of this, and please don't crash. Please don't crash, bro. It crashed. Okay, let's turn this thing off. Did I, where is last time I saved? Did I change the, ah, I didn't save the rotation. And oh, yeah, I didn't change this. Not the tolerance, this one. Go with normalize. And make it 100. It's awful what Unreal Engine is doing to me. Bring me a heart attack. I did this already. Well, now let's go to the, is it the mining blocks? Here, this time 1. Luckily, nothing much here other than, yeah, another thing, this one, I changed it to B, mining stone. Let's see. Does it even emit rocks? Or that also gone. At least emits the rocks. Does emit it. Good. So nothing much got. Yeah. Now let's see if it's gonna crash again if I open the visual effects. The big chance it will have to crash and we need to clean up things, cache or whatever. So chopping dust, duplicate, mining dust. Save all. Open it and crash. Yeah, sure. Clean. Task manager, Unreal, and task. Now clean. Didn't delete this. I can't. Delete a lot. Crash report, send. Launch. Unreal is gone. Now clean it. I still can't delete the save. Need some time in order to. I don't know what is running in the background that prevents me to clean this. There is epic thing going on. No. Okay. Mining dust. It opened. Good. Again, now here, I'm gonna turn this one down, turn it off, changes the stone, and probably I won't see it because I didn't know it changed. Okay, good. So remove the new texture. Let's save. Just in order to test this, I'm going to open AO, maybe, and here, the chopping part. I'll load this mining dust. Let's see what result we have. So it's sucky. I copy this into here. Yeah, I think I can. Copy this into this. No? Oh. Yeah. Well, this is good. Okay, all these into the mining dust itself. So we have the explosions, particles, this, the particle burst 1, and the particle burst 2, I don't want it. I'm gonna make this one burst instead. Small initial particles from point here. So here, spawn rate 1, this one. You know what, I'll pick this one up and I change this to stone. Instead, this is not 3D, I need to change, not slide, the mesh renderer. Add mesh renderer, that's the one that you need. And we'll add stone. This one, now we have something. You're gonna add a gravity to it. Yeah. Meter status, system burst 20. 20, okay. Maybe I need to create another version that have really lower poly than this. Because I think this one it's a bit heavy. For particle. Oh, that's it. 20. Let's make it 15. Initialize. Gravity force. That's good. Scale, sprite size. But this is, we don't, it's not sprite. So we need particle, scale, mesh size by speed. No, scale mesh size. Well, I can see shit. Even though I added the scale maybe under here. 111. So I'm gonna add it here. No, it didn't work. Here. Hello. Vector from float. scalar, I guess. Oh, is it here? Scale and bias float? No. Float from curve, yeah. Mesh scale mode on set. Random uniform. Okay. If you add scale mesh size, there it is. Now it works. Because it was on set before, that's why. And maybe this is too much. This one for the best. Yeah. But we can bring it a little bit here. Mm-hmm. 0.5 to 0.75. Need to increase the gravity. So far, no, 50, 50. That's 200. Need drag. Oh, this need drag. 301. I just test and see how this will look like. Horrible, horrible. Oh my god, the horror. Yeah, definitely not. First of all, the emitter going to be yes. Initial particle 1 to 50, okay. Spark attribute mesh info. Point. Needed 100 here. Will I have it somewhere? Oh, so 0, 25. I just try to center it in the middle of the rock because the rocks are big. Yeah, okay, okay. And it's looping now. Who told you to loop? Taking it from the system. What the system says it's infinite, which is once, bro. I didn't make it infinite. I don't know why it decided to be infinite by itself. Duration is 5. Okay. So far, so good. Now, the gravity gonna increase. 400. 600. The force gonna increase. Add velocity. 100 to 500. Let's test this thing. Okay, the shitty part that it's heading the wrong direction. It's supposed to be in the direction that I am hitting. So I need to make a drag toward. Edit. Spawn. Initialize particle. So the mesh. 0.5. Too much spread. Drive is the problem. And the velocity. We need to play with those two. The maximum, keep it to 200. 50 to 100. Now it should be directional, like this thing that I did before. So copy this and put it here. I'm also gonna keep some sparks. Turn this one off. And mesh renderer. Fix issue. Okay. The mesh is stone. All over again. Here. Yeah. Yeah, 6. The initial thing unset. Random on 4. 0.05, 1, 0.5, 0.15. Let's try this. Definitely better. I wanted to go toward the character. 1, 0.35. Maybe put wind force. Module has unset dependencies. Dismiss the issue without fixing it. I know. Fix issue. No, of course, fix issue. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. So let's put it 100. See. R1 turbulence. 0 turbulence. Surface alliance. Friction. 0 friction. Two. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Is it though? I feel there's turbulence here. Any turbulence. Screw. None. Surface line. None. Friction 0. Use depth buffer. Use landscape. Use landscape. So 3. I turn it off, what will happen? Current noise force. This is what messing things up. Why do I need current noise? Hi, artist girl. Turn to Christ. Okay. I'll turn to Christ. Hi, artist girl. So you are working from home now? Oh, where are you? What time is it? God, the doorbell is ringing. Just a second. Nobody there. Train! Where are you from? Did you tell me last time? You are from Serbia. Oh, I'm from Serbia. I'm like not from Serbia, but I live in Novi Sad. Where in Serbia? Here the yeah. I should have see that it's the wind, so it's gonna always go in one direction. I want the direction it goes against the character. So basically, I need to create a variable that track the character rotation, and based on it, gonna change the wind to the other direction of the character. So in this case, when I hit here, the rocks will go blow up in the character face. So yeah, that's how it should be. But it's quite pain in the ass to do that, to be honest. And I remember I did it once, but I watched a tutorial about how to do it. Want to see the character? Sure. There it is. So basically the character can chop wood. Can you see it? I can zoom in and zoom out. Here, the wood chopping. And you can walk in the forest and you see those birds flies away. It's supposed to have like some sound effect of disturbing the birds. And also I can we can change the equipment. So if you can remove here, remove his boots, and remove his shirt, and remove his pants, and now he's like his pants running. But is it mobile game or PC game? It's going to be PC game and hopefully to Switch also. So that's the plan. Where are you from, Serbia? Oh, Belgrade. Yeah, I love Belgrade. Even though, like for Novi Sad, it's I found it more relaxing living here. Everything is flat, and I live near city center, so it's nothing much to disturb you. There definitely is disturbance, and it's slow life a little bit. I kinda like this particle now, these rocks, and it's bouncing on the floor. You see, ting, 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 ting. But it's very going very high. Let's try to tweak it a little bit more. It's going high because basically the velocity is very high. Yeah. Spawn burst initiate count, yeah. Particle spawn initial add velocity is supposed to be here. So yeah, on the Z is going 300. So let's make it to 150 to 300. Can you make video how to make game? Yeah. I cannot do like from zero because there's too many things that requires to that need to be like basics. Like it would be really waste of time just to do something that is basic. But if you're interested in art, I have a I have a course, online one. You want to make a video? Did you check my videos? I can send you the link to my video. I'm not sure if you can open it through. If you saw my YouTube, channel, I want to make games. If you saw my YouTube channel, I explained how I'm making this video. You can see from it's my first devlog. Did you see my devlog? So this is my YouTube channel. If you can open it, you can see from devlog 0. So I make videos talking about how I make my game. So you can watch those videos and you can see some insight, because I don't know how to program. That's how I started. I'm an artist, so I don't know how to program game. And this is I'm showing all the mistakes and the problems that I did, and also I shared some tutorials that I watched while I'm programming the game. So that could be helpful. And if you want, also I have a course, online course. Let me just check it out. Where is it? It's on Wingfox. Wingfox online course. Send you the link to my course. In this course, I explain how you can build an environment, 3D environment for video games. So basically, this is the course. So I'll put it here. By the way, can you open links from YouTube? Like here, when I sent a link, can you open it from TikTok, or no? You have to copy it. Oh, okay. The course. Yeah, this course is paid actually, but I think like $10. I'm not sure how much is it. Thanks, Rod. This is Radovan, right? Thank you. Thanks for watching. So yeah, to get the course, you need to buy it. But even though it's my course, and in it it was the beginning of my work in recording and stuff like that. So I recorded everything. So like literally, there is no speeds, there's no speed ups. I didn't, like, I repeated. I was sculpting a rock, so I sculpted the first rock and the second and the fifth and 12th, and I kept going. So you might get bored in it, but you can always skip learning some technique, and then you can skip to the next technique. Okay, bye. So now it's getting better, but the force become too low. So put it from maybe 200 to 400. How are you doing, Radovan? Even gonna increase the force on the sides also. So put it 100 to 100 minus 100 to minus 100. try so it would be spreading more. That's actually cool. So now I need to make two. Yeah, I like this effect. Now I need to make two. One for the rock and one for the copper. But this keeps spawning, so I need to fix that. Life cycle system. System spawn. Spawn once. Make it shorter. Shorter, but how was it? Let's keep spawning forever. Why is that? Delete this and delete that. Delete all these. There's something that makes it do it 3 times. So loop duration 5. And it's a smoke problem. Self. Make it fixed. Scalability. Loop duration once. Fixed once. And everything was then fixed. Yeah. Now we're talking. Just once. That's it. Here. Once. Maybe I could even put more. Called spawn. Loop 10. See? Yeah. It's better. Yeah, I like it this way. Something. Now let's add the spark. So we'll duplicate this. This, put this one on. Okay. Scaled sprite here. Yeah. So now the emitter, the velocity I meant, rotation mode, axis angle. Hundred and eighty. 180. Not sure what direction that will make it. Oh, it's only one direction. Is it because it said local rotation coordination world to you? Maybe that will help it. Yeah. Degree. One right away it goes down. 0.5. 5. So 1 and 1. Uh-huh. So 2 and 1, yeah. Let's see this one. So either on the X or on the Y, or on both. One of those will give them. So where is it going? Which direction? Can't tell. So maybe -1. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, it kinda is. maybe -2, -49. No, now it's -5, -2. Back to -2. 3, 5. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna apply the same thing to the rocks. I cannot copy these volumes. Okay. So the add velocity, not default. Axis angle. I should have chose the yaw and pitch and all this stuff. It would have been easier to understand it. -2, 2. Right? Was it like this? -2, 2. -2, 5. Let's see it. Yeah. It's reflecting from the hit point. Is it? No. It's reflecting shit. Can I put it to the world? Or you put it local? Put it to the world. I'm glad that nobody's watching. I can do this. I can do this table. Now let's apply the texture of this rock to it. So you have the mining rust. We're gonna have mining copper dust. So mining. This is stone dust. Stone dust, and I'm gonna duplicate it and make mining copper dust. Copper dust, yep. And hope it don't crash when I open this thing. It didn't crash, which is good. So if I go to the inventory, I just need to change the texture to make it look like a copper for the copper hit. So in the inventory, we go to the meshes. So basically this one, it's MI rock. And this one, it's my mining copper item. Okay. So let's go here. And yeah. In the stone dust, the copper dust. Let's first try to change and put the copper item instead of the stone. And see what we're gonna have. Okay. Copper item. Okay, okay. Show me what you got. Change it here also, so do we have copper that is close to the player? Mine copper, mine stone. So we're gonna remove the particle launch here. And add it here after we discover what we already hit. So if we hit copper, then load this one. And if we hit stone, then load this one. Ah, damn it. Send and restart. Okay. Ah, I think this latest Unreal Engine is not very stable. So it's crashing like no tomorrow. Let's see what was the last thing that we saved. That if I didn't save long time ago, I won't do that again. Show me the Niagara thing. Oh, at least I have the copper dust. Now it's not opening. Can't open the copper dust. All I wanted is to test it. I was almost done with the whole mining thing. Mining stone, this is mining copper. So I will save everything here, and now I'll try to open the damn copper effects in order to see if I changed it or not. And it's crashed. I don't know if anybody from Epic Games watching this. I mean, this is ridiculously shameful. I mean, thank you for the great engine and all, but it is very frustrating to have these sort of errors pumping up. So I probably must. Maybe I'll open something different like this and pretend that I'm seeing something else. Maybe I can change the map. Go on. Where is it? Okay. Well, now I'm in different map. Maybe now will allow me to open the visual effects, the Niagara file. Mining copper dust, and it crashed. Okay then. My last test. I'm gonna delete the copper file and create a new one. Delete the mining copper. Force delete. I can't force delete it because I duplicate this last one. This one will open. Yeah. Only the copper one doesn't. That just hates it. So let's go to BP, to AO, blueprint, come here. And now we change this. Trying to be smart when like tricking Unreal in order for it to allow me to test something. Yeah. And guess what? Go here and I'll change the name for this. And this one I will call again mining copper. But it won't allow me, probably it's saved in the. Yeah, it did. And it all worked fine. And now I change the mesh copper. There it is. Save from here. Okay. Should put a random rotation to it. Yeah, I should have seen that here. So from the emitter space, life cycle, stability, spawn burst interaction, spawn rate, no, particle, the mesh. So mesh scale gonna be random, velocity, rotation, axis, angle. Well, no, baby, it's gonna be random. Point, mesh, point. You have random uniform, or you don't have random rotation. Where was the... Ah, there it is, and set random. Yeah, thank you. 0 to 36 degrees. Okay. 36 degrees. Yeah. So this is no random at all. So what was the thing that we pressed random of? This is sprite. But we need the sprite got random rotation. The mesh random and set you need the spawn. Initial mesh orientation, there it is. Random. Mesh orientation mode random, there it is. Okay, let's see. Will it be random? Yeah. Now it's random, but I don't think I like this item, so I'm gonna adjust it quickly. So let's hope it won't crash on me when I'm doing that. So we'll open right and inventory, mesh materials, mesh. Because I'm just gonna take the middle one and use it. And open source external, not external, source location. Okay. And this is called mining copper item FBX. Mining copper item FBX. There it is. There is mine. Get me this one. And I'm going to split everything, separate. delete all these stuff and basically export this one. And I'll call it up. Should I put it mining rocks or not? Yeah, mining rocks. Or should I put it in VFX? Another problem is the naming. Naming convention must be solid. Okay, I'll put it in the VFX. Should I call it this M copper VFX? And now come here into the VFX mesh and this one here. Import all, even though I don't need the material, but what I do need is to put the MI copper item. MI copper, not copper axe. MI. Okay, what is gold? MI mining copper item. Mining copper item. The name a little bit off. Mining copper item. There is mining copper and mining copper item. Yeah, because those are different things. Okay, save. And go back to the visual effects mesh. I'm gonna delete these two because they have no use. And go back to the mining rock and go to the render. Go. Yeah, I need to. SM copper, yeah, hold properly. SM copper visual effects. Now save and new editor Windows 5. Yep. Better like this. It's definitely better like this. This here and this one. This one copper, this one rock. This one copper. This one rock. Probably gonna release the game with this bug because I'm really in no mood in order to figure out why this is happening. Okay, nice. I can say that we're done with the mining system. That's cool. So thank you everyone for watching. And the next thing will be either I'm gonna go back and work on the 3D props for the junk down module system, or I will be doing the farming system here. So either or, I'm not sure which one. But I'm going toward doing the farming system. So thank you for watching, and see you probably on Wednesday, because tomorrow and the day after I'll be busy. So see you on Wednesday, and thanks for your support. Bye.